Hi everybody, welcome back to Lighten Up with Bo, where I'm hopefully doing some videos that are helping you not take this human dream and these skin bags called bodies so seriously. Wouldn't it be nice if no matter what was going on in your seeming outer world, you just felt at peace all the time? That you actually felt a joy? That you felt playful and light? And some of you just heard me go, what? This guy, here's another guy living in fantasy. The world is simply a reflection of your belief. If you want to believe that life is chaos and awful and terrible, or you just feel that way right now, I get it. My only intention is to slowly introduce you to the same thing that was meaningful for me, that has helped me find a little bit more freedom and lightness in my life, in my experience. So I'm going through the lessons in A Course in Miracles, and even if you're not doing the lessons, maybe what brought you here today, just this lesson, maybe it's just what you needed. Who knows? You don't have to do the lessons. I just found them really helpful. I play more in my life with other people. I don't hide out in this isolation and avoidance disguised as spiritual solitude anymore in my life. I'm in community. I'm in the world playing. I'm climbing trees. I'm playing beach tennis. I'm more and more active and free and playful. And the Course in Miracles has been a path for me that's helpful. So I hope it helps you lighten up today at least and not take everything so seriously. So we're on lesson 33 in A Course in Miracles. There is another way of looking at the world. Well, that's true. There is another way of looking at the world. Today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects, meaning out in the world and in your mind. Remember, they're the same. Differences are an illusion of the ego. A full 5 minutes should be devoted to the morning and evening applications. Uh-oh, guys, you're moving up to 5 minutes, guys and gals. Remember, guys and gals is also an illusion. There's no such thing as guys and gals and hims and hers and theys and thems and white and black and yellow, and everything in the dream of the human experience is equally an illusion. They are symbols, words, names, beliefs that we have made up. Nothing wrong with them, but we in fact have made them up to give order to this insanity, which is totally fine. So, 5 minutes is all that's required. In these practice periods, the idea should be repeated as often as you find comfortable, though unhurried applications are essential. Alternate between surveying your outer and inner perceptions, but without an abrupt sense of shifting. Merely glance casually around at the world that you're seeing with your physical eyeballs. It doesn't say physical eyeballs. Around you, at the world you perceive as outside yourself. Then close your eyes and survey your thoughts, ideas, imaginations, and beliefs. This is what it means by your thoughts, with equal casualness. I highlighted this. Try to remain equally uninvolved in both and to maintain this detachment as you repeat the idea throughout the day. So, we're doing 5 minutes in the morning and at night. In the 5-minute practice periods, not as many times throughout the day, in that 5 minutes, you will go from opening your eyes to closing your eyes in whatever fashion that you want. But as they're open, you will say, there is another way of looking at the world. We may not know what that is yet, but there is another way of looking at the world. And then when we close our eyes, and thoughts of war, sickness, life, money, prosperity, travel, beauty, joy, irritation, whatever comes to you, remember, thoughts, situations, people. Every so often we just say, there is another way of looking at the world. Right? The shorter exercise periods should be as frequent as possible. Specific application of today's idea should also be made immediately when any situation arises which tempts you to become disturbed, upset, angry. For those applications, say, there is another way of looking at this. How easy. all it's saying. Whenever you notice yourself get irritated, or just as many times throughout the day, whenever it occurs to you, you're looking around out your window at work, you could just go, oh, right. I don't know what it is, but there's another way of looking at this. It introduces the idea that just maybe, remember, the physical eyesight is not true seeing, as the Course says. It's an inner vision. It's an inner realm of perceptual being that has nothing to do with the eyeballs. So, it doesn't matter what it is for now. We're just open to the idea that there is another way to see, especially when we close our eyes and think of all the things going on in our world. There is another way of looking at this, but especially when we get irritated throughout the day, or disturbed, or impatient. Last paragraph, remember to apply today's idea the instant you are aware of distress. It may be necessary to take a minute or so to sit quietly and repeat the idea to yourself several times. Closing your eyes will probably help in this form of application. And that's it for the lesson. So if you feel irritated, if at any point you do the lesson in the day, you can just close your eyes and say, there's another way of looking at the world. And you can say it in your inner voice. There's another way of looking at this. There's another way of looking at the world. Glory be to God that it's going to be shown. It will be shown. It is shown. It has been shown. Stay light, everybody. You can go to lightenupmovement.com if you want to reach out to me. You can comment if you have any thoughts or questions. You can hit subscribe if you want to be kept in the loop as we progress through the 365 daily lessons. That's right, folks. If you're new to A Course in Miracles, it's a year-long practice of undoing and awakening. If you want to know more about A Course in Miracles, Google it. But stay light, stay playful, and hopefully I'll see you in some more lessons and videos soon or somewhere in the world. Take care. Stay blessed.